Okay, viewers, welcome to the P-51D commentary. Again, this is one of those commentaries I really think didn't get things that didn't get a commentary. What we need to do is right now hook up the automatic hydraulic pump and get the gear lowered, and get the doors shut. Now, the review: this airplane has a civilian counterpart. That's right, folks. A civilian counterpart. Let's see if this drops it. It's a common thing that happens when they're on jacks. They'll damage them. Now, I've got everything set to automatic because I am not proficient enough to run this thing manually. So let's change our batteries. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this on? It's on main tank, left tank, throttle open. About there. See, we don't gotta worry about. We can just fix that throttle gate because we don't gotta worry about needing max emergency war power. Now, we've primed it. Let's unlock our controls and is this the defroster? Oh, it's my cockpit tool. I think my cockpit tool tips got turned off. I like to have those on because it tells. I can't read it this far in a zoom. Cabin air control temp, Windows defrostment. We'll turn that on because commonly these windows will fog up. That's your radio transmit switch. See? Yeah, it's my radio transmit switch, and put our armrest down. I want to rest my arm. Right there's in the one I drew blood. I got blood drawn from, so forget it. I gave blood. Yep. I'm not gonna brag about it. Just gave blood. Alright, I'm running through my head everything you're supposed to do. Automatic supercharger. Alright, primer, 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mags on. Let's plug our APU in. I want to run our battery down. So there's your APU. Let's check our starter. Do anything. Okay. Let's do a fuel load. External tank, fuselage tank. Our left tank has no fuel. It's a common thing that happens. So our left tank has fuel. What we're gonna do? Go to fuselage tank, and we'll put our drop tanks on just for this commentary because we're probably gonna go some distance. And right here is your drop tank levers, which if you don't drop them, they will weigh you down. Alright, let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mags on. She's being a stubborn old plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, she's wanting to turn over. You heard her. She's trying to catch. Alright, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your gun sight. Alright, start her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, here's the Mustang started. Like I said, she's sometimes finicky. Sometimes you gotta give her a little love to get her to wake up. Alright, it's been a long time since I've flown her, but I still remember the startup process like it was yesterday. Alright, what we gotta do, I wanna try this. See, this oil dilution should cool down the oil more. In the P-40 video, it didn't. Now, what we gotta do is see, look, there it goes. What we gotta do is wait for that oil pressure to drop as the oil heats. I think my dilution did help it, but we're gonna take this time to talk about the Mustang. In general, the Mustang is a good airplane. It's one of those airplanes that she was built in the war to serve her purpose. She served her purpose. Now she's civilian. Looks like I may have to drop something. Actually, let me check my draw distance on my clouds. That could be causing a little bit of lag. Weather, yeah, the cloud draw distance is all the way up. See, that helps our frame rate some. I actually should warn you guys, I don't have much experience landing this airplane, but I should be able to get this down through, you know, landing. And I've seen the civilian model. This isn't here. It's like a GPS here, regular radios down here. Oh, of course, once you go to regular, this is room for radios, and it's totally changed. Let's tune to KZPH traffic while we wait for the engine to. I want to try diluting the oil again. I don't need the fuel booster. Yeah, see, there it is. I learned this from the P-47 video on how to fly it. This drops it pretty quickly for war. Alright, I'm gonna throttle it up a little now since we got a little more of a threshold to wait and warm her up. We're not gonna break this wire here probably. And I had a time, this thing used to just clip through the darn. And it looked hilarious, it was clipping through the darn thing. That's your gun sight brightness. See, let's turn our gun sight on, I'll just show you. That plane could. Yep.
Traffic, Piper November 05252 is on crosswind, runway 36.
Here's your gun sight. I kind of like to use it for lining up at the runway sometimes. There's the pilot's reflection. Let's finish warming her up. Now this airplane was one of the greatest fighters when it went up against the Luftwaffe. It has the range. Look at that. It's over 104%. Impossible. Change range units feet. Huh. Okay, that's a neat feature. Now this acts like it has a heading hold. Compass repeater course 1 degree, which I don't know where it's at. What's this? This is the IFF distress switch, IFF power switch. Code selector.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel traffic Piper November.
Now there's a fuel return line going into the left tank. Carburetor return line, so you've got to drain that left tank so you can return the fuel back into the left tank. See, there's our oil all warmed up. Let's get the taxiing. Now I think it's push forward for 40 degrees. We're gonna select a runway for takeoff. Runway 4, announce taxi.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel traffic Piper November 05252 is on base. Runway 36.
The heck? I turned the... See, look, I turned that froster on. Cabin temp control 100. Is that what's causing it? Is there a defroster I missed turning on? Let me look. Not turning on. This is troublesome.
Hotel traffic Piper November 05252.
Oh, my AccuFuel starts working the second I don't know what's causing that. We can fix it through that. I'll just turn all these off. Maybe that's causing the problem. Now, we're not gonna go to this place specific. We're not gonna fly around KZPH because the Mustang, you can maneuver with her, but because I've enabled drop tanks, we're gonna take her for a hop. Maybe in the tutorial video I'll show off how she maneuvers. Now, we're gonna taxi realistically to a World War II Mustang. Oh, here's Jack. Jack, we're recording for the Mustang commentary, so you may want to shut your mic off when you're not talking. I'm S-turning to get to the runway right now. I got her to start up without blowing out the starter, which is a good sign. And since the throttle's not constantly spazzing out in a madness streak, I may be able to actually fly this bird today. Trying not to look like I'm taxiing like an absolute maniac, but I'm S-turning, guys, and as we discussed in the P40 video, the S-turn so you can see the runway line, the taxi line.
I feel special.
Why do you feel special?
Because I'm the one that said we got S-turning what it was for.
Well, I said it back in the original Mustang commentary, but kudos to you for actually knowing it. Because I bet you most people who fly these tail draggers don't even do that. They just go outside view and taxi.
Yeah.
Okay, what we're going to do is put out 3 degrees of flaps. And we're going to announce a departure straight out. Jack, can you find a nice little airport for us to head to from KZPH?
No, I'm so sorry. The airport database I use is completely error view. I try to look for the airport, I click on an airport, and it just crashes, you know.
Try SkyVector.
What?
Here, hold on, viewers, I'm gonna get Jack to link to SkyVector. They use the database, but they have it all on their site. So Vector, SkyVector, try to link it to you here. Fraps is not trying to record the Skype call, which is actually a good thing. There you go. Alright, we've announced our straight out departure. Let us taxi onto the runway. What we're actually gonna do.
Papa Hotel, traffic, Piper November 05252 is on downwind, runway 36.
Is, guys, what I've seen in the manual is you accelerate up to 30. Check, 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 check. Alright, let us take off now. We don't need maximum emergency war power, we just need power. Frickin' heck.
You just need power.
Well, no, the Mustang was started going so quickly, my frame rate was getting choppy, and what happened was I nearly nosedived the Mustang. Because my frame rate got a little choppy. Alright, let us take off.
Runway 36.
Actually, what I'm going to do here, guys, since flying the Mustang's a little tricky, I'm going to drop my graphics setting, because right now I'm actually on. I'm on custom. I didn't know it took me back to medium high. We're going to go down to low, because there's a forest dead ahead of us, green swamp. It'll kill the frame rate, guys. In the meantime, while we wait for Jack to get us an airport, I'm just gonna head to the west, or whichever direction is to our right. I gotta look at a compass. Good news on the round the world flight. We've made it to Belfast. We're nearly halfway done. Although Jack's heading us back. Jack's heading us back to Puerto Rico, heading us down to Puerto Rico after we get back to the U.S. So I have no idea how we're gonna make it back to Alaska. Although I kind of would.
No, Ace. It's we come in through the north of the United States. We go down, and then we fly to Central America, then to South America, the little tip of South America, the South America north, and then Puerto Rico.
Alright, I'm heading east. Now, guys, in my opinion, as I was saying when the engine was warming up, the Mustang, she is a plane to be reckoned with when you're fighting with this bird. Right now, we're just cruising, and long range, this thing it's got pretty good, impressive range in the civilian model. That's what I want to buy. I'm going to go buy the civilian model later on and review it. The range is impressive, folks. I checked out the range it could do. It'll go as fast as a Learjet cruising.
What about the Okeechobee City?
It'll go near as fast as the Learjet. I'm gonna push the engine in near the emergency power, which we're not gonna use, but
Yeah, just search Okeechobee.
Okeechobee.
That's what's the idea.
Can I get a?
That's what the idea is.
Oops.
That's what the idea is.
I don't know, but I need the ID.
It's Kobe, as in Kobe Bryant. Kobe.
You mean literally it's
Kobe.
K-O...
K-O-B-E.
Wow. Alright, that's a little bit of a hop, guys, but the Mustang can pull it off. And plus, we haven't really done a long flight like this in a long while. Let's see what direction we should head. About there. By the time we turn, we're going to be on that direction. Beep, 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 beep. We're probably locked onto an ATS. And with the Mustang's speed, we'll be there in no time. We're gonna have a little bit slow frame rate because the cloud draw distance is not below what that configurator says mine should. If anybody knows how to find the weather configurator, please tell me.
Ace ILS and Morse code means that your nav1 has locked into an ILS near you.
Well, where's my radio station? So, frick, I don't know how to work these ones. The radio's differently. It's channel A, channel B, channel C, channel D, and the beam. I don't know how to change that. Oh, there's a question. A question mark. Which tells me absolutely nothing. Great job, Accusant. Yeah, we're running on our fuselage tank. We'll probably run with pylons here. This left tank actually should... Dang it, open up everything. Cabin is nice, but cooling slowly up. We gotta heat up the cabin. There we go. Let's fix that. Let's heat up the cabin heat. Heat the cabin up, and then it'll hopefully solve the defroster issues. Yep, there it is. There's the cabin defrosting. Alright, let's check our heading. Let's come back over a little bit. Well, like I said, guys, I don't have too much experience with this airplane landing. I didn't have too much interest in it. I may fly it some in general small hops, but until I fully master this thing, like if the civilian model has an autopilot, there goes the Skype call. Actually, are we in Class D airspace? I think we're in Class D airspace. There, the window defroster's on. That should solve our defrost. Yeah, there it is. You don't ask me how to fix that. I don't know what's causing that. Let's look around. There's gotta be some other defroster in here. Cabin defroster. I want the call with Jack. There's the oxygen. Where's that? Cockpit ventilation. That's what we want.
Orbit Board 785. Contact Jacksonville Center on 133.
That should kick in a minute.
Airway 14905. Climb and maintain 15,000. Climb and maintain 15,000. Airway 14905.
That should fix itself now. Yep, there it is. Yeah, look, there's our left tank. It actually is filling up, I think. Let's start running on our pylons. Fuselage, right wing. Left drop tank. Okay, we're running on our left drop tank. Yeah, sorry if my controls are a little shaky. The frame rate is a little choppy, as you can see.
Turn right, heading 355, proceed on course. Climb and maintain 4,000. Small, Niner 8 Echo, turn right, heading 335.
Let's see if AccuSim actually included a checklist. Okay, primer, second foothold, warm engine, 1 sec. Electric starter, maximum 30 seconds, idle under 1,000 RPM, cold engine to keep the oil pressure under. Pickoff temp, minimum 40 degrees, oil, max coolant, max speeds, gear 170. Dive 505, flaps 400, flaps 10%, flaps 50. Avoid high power with low RPM, keep throttle above 1/3. I'm flying at high RPM. Over 10K, oxygen on, flaps up, gear down, engine starting, takeoff, level flight, approach and landing, prop 27 RPM, reduce speed at 200 miles per hour, Lower flaps to 20 degrees. Reduce speed to 170. Gear down. Check gear indicator shows down. Continue to lower speed and flaps. Aim to cross the fence at 120 at threshold. Full throttle and adopt tail low attitude. Hold. Do not force the airplane on the ground. Do not force the tail down. Okay, that's simple enough. Alright, let's check. Heading. Doop doop. Sorry, I got Sonic Classic Collection for the DS. And I got the chemical. I can't get the Sonic 2 chemical plant theme out of my head. Doop doop doop. Doop 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 doop.
Viper 6-1 Sierra, traffic alert, 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 4,100. Bombardier Learjet reports in sight. Bombardier 406, contact Tampa approach on 11 06.
Oh, my back. It's locking everything, little guys.
1 Sierra, half track.
At least that Lakeland ATS ain't running. That thing is annoying. Lakeland ATS. Blah 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 blah. I used to plague my old videos. Alright guys, we're getting a little high altitude. Calm down.
Viper 6-1 Sierra.
Calm down there, Dex.
Viper 6-1 Sierra, runway inside. Viper 6-1 Sierra, short 10 miles east, climb and maintain 2,100. Cleared visual, runway 27, ice approach. Contact Marco Tower on 121.2. Maintain 2,100. Cleared visual, runway 27, right approach. Tower on 121.2. Viper 6-1 Sierra.
Alright guys. Did you believe the original Mustangs didn't have this bubble canopy and didn't have the 360-degree view? They had you had no view behind here, it was like just to here, and they didn't have this Rolls-Royce Merlin. That was the original model. Soon as we got this model, it extended range by far. We're dealing with a little bit of wind. I remember when the first Steam update I saw, it was like, you know, they updated Steam and it changed the way the boxes were displayed on the username. So every user, every time they'd log online, their image would glitch out in a glitchy mess, and it's like, it looks so funny. I plan on beating every Sonic game like there. It's got a bunch of Knuckles lock on, just standard lock on. Alright, coming up on. Yeah, the water levels decreased. This is only because the Mustang is really one of them aircraft that if you record, she's gonna bog down your frame rates. Because if you look at this is superior modeling. Why do you think I want the civilian model? It's been upgraded. Alright. I'm just going to give you guys a little taste of war power. This is maximum emergency war power. Watch that speed climb. And we're not staying in it because... I'm not staying in it because it'll push my engine too far. And I'm already pushing it, as you can see. We're going to do barrel roll just to demonstrate here. Best maneuvering speed is, I forget. It's within where we're at pretty much now, I think. So let's pull one. Let's gain a little altitude and pull one loop.
Piper 901 Papa. Descend and maintain 2,200.
Descend and maintain 2,200. Piper 901 Papa.
Alright, I'm comfortable with our altitude. Let's give our engine a little bit of... Yeah, see, we're not doing it correctly. We got drop tanks on. It's dragging us down. I'm not pushing her that much, guys.
B6 Fort November. Turn right.
See, the compass is going crazy because we did that, pulled that maneuver.
Piper November 01587 with you. Piper November 01587. Tampa approach. Roger. Altimeter 3012.
You can drop those tanks, and when you're flying level and you drop one, boom, the dang plane, you'll notice.
B6 Fort November. Turn left heading 190.
Now, you subscribers have been with us since we started this channel.
190.
Well, I mean, some of you guys may be my friends, but you still support the videos, you still watch them, because you have my plane, you want to know, or you're looking to buy a plane, you know, it's a good, I review these planes to show them off. I mean, these are jewels. A2A and AccuSim really do good jobs. I think in order to pull a maneuver, yeah, I don't think we can have our drop tanks on. We're at 97% fuel. We're not cruising, so that's why we're not saving fuel. Let me look here.
B6 Fort November. Descend and maintain 2,100. Descend and maintain 2,100.
See how far out we are. Alright, gonna increase the ring size.
Piper 1 Fort Charlie. Contact Tampa approach on 119.9er.
Going to 119.9er.
About 30 to 40. We'll drop tanks. Watch what happens. See, I'm gonna put my armors down. Watch. See how much that affects the airplane when you drop those? And look at our speed. We can afford to push the engine a little more now. And we're gonna get out of this. Oh, right. We're running on combat tanks. Now, what was happening there was we just deselected the fuel tank, and we sucked the gas out of the line. Alright, let's see if we can pull a slow and gentle loop.
B6 Fort November. Turn right heading 235. Turn right heading 235. H6 Fort November.
And that's how you put the Mustang in a loop. Alright, she's stalling out. She's giving me trouble. Come on, baby. No, you don't want to put on max emergency war power. Come on. There you go. Come on. There. She goes into a stall if you don't got the speed, so you gotta watch it when you pull those moves. Yeah, see how fast we're getting there?
Contact Tampa approach on 119.9er.
119.9er.
Look how much fuel it dropped when we dropped those tanks. Those make up a pretty good chunk of your fuel. We can afford to push the engine to about 55. I don't dare push it into that maximum emergency war power. Let's Well, let's pull a quick sharp turn just to show off the sharp turn. I know these maneuvers look a lot more spectacular in the movies, but
November 071 to X-ray with you 7,500. November 0712 X-ray.
here you go. It's your fancy turnaround. I'm not pulling it off again because it can really mess up your plane. We're about 30 out. So you can roll her. Roll the plane pretty easily. It's just the more advanced maneuvers you gotta take into some consideration. Now, I may post a separate video showing off the maneuvering skills. And look, this automatically adjusted the winter. I didn't do that. Alright, we are about on course, so let's get the cabin prepped for landing. Maybe a little difficult to land. We're not going to bother with the ATC right now because I want to get the plane down safely. I don't have to worry about go to this runway. No, go to that runway. That runway's occupied. No handle. The cockpit ventilation's low, yeah. So they're gonna fog up the darn cockpit. I used to be a pretty good Mustang pilot.
November. Turn left heading 205. Turn left heading 205. Each export November.
Alright, let's see what we can do in this bird.
Turn left heading 175. Turn left heading 175. Each export November.
She's running a little hot. I don't like that fuel gauge quivering that much. Is that where's the RPM on this thing? Oh, hold on, viewers. Alright, viewers. We're back. Had to go eat dinner. Delicious chicken. Frame rate and everything seems to be running a little smoother now. The reason I always have that counter up in the corner is it's just for everything, so I can get the winds and everything. I'm not doing it just to have that ability to see every good information.
Contact Miami Center on 134.5.
So let's go over our approach and landing. Prop RPM reduce 2700 RPM, reduce speed at 200 miles per hour. Lower flaps to 20 degrees. So how close are we?
November 6227 Delta.
Airport is 15 out, so let's get prepped. Cross fence at 120. Fuselage tank is at real well weather loaded up. Alright. Now what I want to do is I want to adjust this prop RPM back a little. Alright. That should help with descent.
Tampa departure. Cessna November 4505 Delta with you 3200. Cessna November 4505 Delta. Tampa departure. Roger. Altimeter 3012.
Now when moving on the ground, we will contact the ATC and get to a gate. But I don't feel like dealing with them to land because the Mustang doesn't have an ILS approacher or anything, so. With that target indicator up there on there, you almost feel like you're just going to release the 50 cals in the wings any minute now. fact, is the ammunition loaded? No, it's not. You can load rockets, you can load a whole bunch of stuff. I want to get the weapons mod to showcase where you can shoot people down. Like,
07 Delta, you are 89er per mile north, turn right heading 205, expect vectors visual.
alright, they're within
runway
10 nautical miles. They should be coming into visibility. It's a low-lying fog. I hope it isn't on ground level. Okay, it isn't. Let's try to keep track of it. Are we over the RPM limit? No, we're not.
Tampa approach, Cessna November 0712 X-ray 5 miles west of 9er Foxtrot Delta 0. Request IFR to Tamiami, ready to copy. Cessna November 0712 X-ray is cleared to Tamiami Airport.
Tamiami! Tamiami! Tamiami!
Tamiami! Cleared to Tamiami Airport as filed.
Tamiami!
Walk 4267.
Oh, that's hilarious sounding. It's probably a real airport, so.
Altimeter 3012, turn left heading 170, resume low navigation, descend and maintain 7,000.
And we can put in 20 degrees of flaps right now, but we're not going to.
Proceed on course, descend and maintain 7,000.
We're not going to see the whites of their eyes. Is that a flap indicator? How many degrees we're putting out? 10. Wait, 10 degrees flap out the whole time? Huh. Okay. Alright. That's why we were going so slow. Oh well.
Tampa departure, Cessna November 2652 Delta with you, 3,500.
5 nautical miles out. About 5 out. So runway should be coming into visibility soon. I'm trying to see it through this fog, but I'm just seeing cloud. Not cloud from Final Fantasy. Cloud as in cloud. Is this the adjuster? Oh no, this is a different adjuster, ain't it? Target wingspan 53 feet. Oh! That's how big the wingspan is. Alright, we should be coming in hot. I don't want to fly over the airport, so let's do a quick turn. Now, since we're below 2 notches, 20 degrees. Airport should be within sight. So let's get the plane below 170 and then we'll drop gear. Oh, now we're below 200. Well, either way. Alright, airport should be dead ahead of us. It's hard to spot it in this condition. Should be a few, man. Zoom in. Delete rings. Engage. 2 nautical mile rings. Ooh, then 4 nautical miles, so the airport should be within visible range. There it is. So you want to hit the airport at about 120. Gear doors locked. Alright, let's try to get the airplane lined up. It's hard to see. So we want to hit about 120 over the airport fence, which is about 2 notches above 100. So let's add in full flaps, because now we're coming in hot. Now with these landing tricks, we should be able to land this airplane smoothly. Alright, we're coming in about 120 over the fence. Alright, let's hold the nose up like it asks. Hold nose up. Hold the nose up. Don't force the tail wheel down. Just hold the nose up. Not bad, not bad. That's a pretty good landing, guys. So, raise flaps for max braking effort. And that, folks, is how you land a P-51D. Oh, KBOB traffic, okay. Let's slow down the rest of the way first. We'll make it, it's just... Yeah, we'll make it easily. There you go. Now it's clear of the runway.
Kilo Oscar Bravo Echo, traffic 473304 is clear of the runway.
Not bad. That was a little... You heard the click. It was a little... Sounded rough, but what we're going to do now is turn our scenery back up to medium high, because we really don't got to worry about it for flying now. P-47 commentary. Not sure when I'm going to get to that one, because that one you're going to manage crap. %. Now, if I did it right. Yeah, I did this so we can see where things are at. Fuel pumps are over there, so we'll head that direction. And like before, we're gonna taxi realistically. Yeah, see, this is the ultimate America and Canada X. Or Flight Sim X. Alright, now we begin our S-turns on the taxiway. Let's slow down a little, because we don't want to go off the taxiway.
You have Papa Charlie Mike traffic, Piper, November 6, 991, Papa 10 miles east and down visual, runway 28.
Trying to see the runway line, but I'm not being too successful. Well, we're pretty much taxiing right by it anyway. So. Yeah, your tail wheel will do that from time to time. Oh, that's why we had enough speed to lift it up. Okay. All right, we're gonna head over towards the fuel. Oh, park. I think we might park over in the grass. Is that a grass runway? Or is that just a scenery goof up with textures? I think that's a scenery goof up with textures. Because look at that. Why would they have a runway like a taxiway be like that? Yeah, I think it's a texture goof up because look at that. No grass effects. Let's just say they didn't mow the lawn. We'll park just over here. So let's go to our page 6. I think we have a page 6. We do not. Alright, we'll do standard shutdown for airplanes then. Alright. Gun heater, yeah, you got a lot of heaters on this damn thing. Okay, generators. Landing, wings, tail, cockpit, instrument. Throttle gate replaced. Mixture to cut off.
Papa Charlie Mike traffic, Piper, November 6, 991, Papa 7 miles east and down visual, runway 28.
Ta-da! You can actually hear the engine shutting down. Let's take a look. Look at that, folks. By Mustang standards, we landed this thing beautifully and nicely. This was the P-51D Mustang with AccuSim. I hope you enjoyed. And also, that's how you land there. I'm surprised I pulled it off pretty well. But yeah. See you guys. I think the order is I'm doing another video, then Jack's gonna record a review. So yep. That was the Mustang commentary. See you guys on the next vlog.